I'm excited because I passed by a cook park and there's power. So I can recharge my battery packs and power cords and any and all things that I actually need to charge. And sorry. Go from there. So I had money today for Taco Bell. Now that I'm not trying to support somebody else's habit, or never sticks around. And it was nice, relaxing, eating in the park and stuff. I fell asleep a couple times after kind of just locked all my wheels on the stroller and laid my head on it and just covered up and fell asleep. And I woke to a car parked on the other side. And yeah, it was very weird. They just sat there the whole time up until the time I packed up and left, which was a good hour after I woke up. Dropped my phone about 3 times. And not off process of waking up. Because the not having meth part is, or not doing meth part is kind of making it a lot harder for me to stay awake. I realized that I'm not taking my medication because I found them all in the bottom of a bag. I can't remember the last time I did take them. So I'm not even sure where my mind is. Well, I do know where my mind is because today I started thinking about the Truman Show, and not in the way it was before, but I was looking at the sun and I was realizing how this could all be a dream, you know. Sometimes I get this realization that I'm in a coma from taking all those pills. I'm trying to kill myself, and then it just, sometimes I hear people's voices yelling my name, trying to wake me up. I can hear something in the background, like playing on a stereo or boombox or TV that's in the room that I'm in. I look up at the ceiling, or I look up at the sun and feel like this is a world that was created for me. And that's why I get the looks I do and the attention I do and the nods I do. And there's that everybody knows something that you don't know about you thing going on. Well, I'm sure as you heard, the funding, why it might not be getting the place, or I have to reapply. I applied again, but I'm nervous because now she told me I have 2 weeks to find a place where she has no choice but to put the funding to somebody else. And it feels like I'm stabbed in the heart because I've been waiting for this for years. And there's something not right with me. And I know because of mental health diagnosis and whatever else, but above and beyond that, I know there's something not right with me because I believe things that wholeheartedly that people just should not believe. I can get a job, but if it's 6 months into it, I think I'm owning the company, and I'm shit like that. It doesn't work very well for the job itself. Or that they have me working there as an employee just so they can steal my assets and be making money off of me, or using my money for the hotel or running whatever. You know, I don't know. We'll save my conspiracies for another day. I also notice things that don't make much sense. Like I'll pass by the same neighborhood every single day, but from one day to the next it looks 20 years older. Houses are falling apart that weren't falling apart before, and if I sit in one spot for too long, I feel like it starts to disintegrate. The integrity of the foundation and everything around it starts to slowly lessen. Imperfections start popping out and coming to light that weren't there before. Next thing you know, you're noticing how it's all but falling apart. Huge gaps in doorways that weren't there before. It was perfect paint chipping all over it, and you're thinking it's you. Either the realization that you're knowing something that you shouldn't, or the fact that you yourself are causing issues to the place that you're around. Or it's the drones that are following you that are trying to put you out, or whatever. Oh, sorry, back to the point. I might lose my funding. Like, I was figuring out yesterday I was going to live in a freaking Bear Creek apartments, which is bullshit anyways, but then today I had the realization that this might actually come out and somebody might actually watch this shit. Which means if somebody actually watches this shit, I'm going to have to deal with a bunch of people and their fucking opinions, and they're all over my business and my life and in my space being fucking weirdos and shit. And that's going to be hell. I didn't think about that when I started this. And furthermore, I also didn't think about the fact that, like, I'm going to lose my funding. You think I broke down over a fucking place? I'm going to lose the ability to get a place and to get stable. Which means I might have to lay on some train tracks. Because, apparently it was a efficient way to kill yourself. And take a nap on those bushes. They're not starting this process all over again. Not if you don't want your shit anymore. It's easy for some people to get a job and sustain a job and go from there. But when you don't have stable housing and transportation or anything else, and your mental health is not even stable, and it takes a little bit on your medication for it to get stable, you're having to jump from one place to the next and remember your shit and have your stuff with you and everything else to even take your meds every day and do what you need to do and get a job and not be able to wear different clothes to your job every day. It's not feasible when you live homelessly with fucking vindictive ass piece of shits all around you who would do anything to take the smile off your face because they don't get why you're happy and they're not. And it's like, even if you could manage to get a job, you wouldn't be able to keep it at that point, even though you could sustain a job if you had some stability in your life, like a place to live, because at least then you have a home base, and from there you can build. You can't build from nothing. And I got a stroller full of nothing. I honestly wouldn't ask her to take a chance on me, because right now I wouldn't take a chance on my goddamn self. Not in this state of mind.